Hey, what's going on, everybody? So I wanted to come back and revisit some of the things that's recently happened with R. Kelly. And really, I just want to say that it's pretty much over for R. Kelly. I hate to be one of the first people to admit I don't see how R. Kelly can come out as a winner in any of this. I don't see how he can come out not going to prison in this. And the reason I say this, there's actually six reasons that I believe this. The first reason is that federal charges have now been filed against R. Kelly in New York and Chicago. Now, I think when it comes down to federal prosecution, I think feds, they rarely lose. I don't know what their win rate is. I believe I could probably quickly Google it, but I'm not going to. I believe their win rate is probably going to be above probably 60 to 70% versus the state, whom I believe they somehow file charges just to break you down and get you to cop out to a plea deal. The feds rarely file charges that they don't think they can win. Now, I'm not sure if this is 100% sure. This is just stuff that I've heard. I've heard that the federal prosecutors rarely file stuff that they can't win. The second reason I think it's over for R. Kelly is that there's no bail and he's actually in federal custody. So why does this matter? Well, being locked up in jail basically kind of crushes your hopes and it kind of demoralizes you. And I think it's going to make it harder for R. Kelly to coordinate and basically try and win his case. The third reason I think it's over for R. Kelly is money. Basically, he has a reduced income. I would imagine the only money that he's pulling in right now is money from his record sales, which Sony basically owns, I guess, his work, and he gets paid from Sony for his work. I believe that's the case. I'm not 100% sure. But basically, there's no new money coming in from his talent. And I know that early on in his situation that he's had problems, financial problems, paying people that he's owed. So you're looking at a situation where he has reduced income. You're looking at a situation where he has less money to work with. You know that he's had these child support problems early on in his criminal case where his wife was basically suing him for back child support and they locked him up several times and they forced him to pay out all this money. So we know that he has financial problems. There was also a situation where he was being sued for back rents, and I think the landlord actually was able to get a hold of his rights to, or the payments to his music from Sony. So everyone knows that there's some type of financial problem there. Even if you don't actually believe that he's broke, you have to admit, because of the child support situation and because of the landlord situation, you have to admit, or you have to at least see, there's some financial issues there. So he has less money to basically pay lawyers and pay other fees related to his defense. So that's going to be problematic for him. And because he's basically in jail, he can't generate new income. He can't go out and perform in clubs and come up with some quick cash. And basically, the money that he's already getting from his past work is basically going to be already spoken for. The fourth reason that I think it's pretty much over for R. Kelly is because the federal prosecutors somehow was able to get the victim in the first trial to cooperate. Now, from the news reports that I've seen, they're getting some sort of testimony out of her, and they're going to use this testimony to basically put the nail in the coffin against R. Kelly. So with this witness is going to be problematic for R. Kelly because basically, and essentially, it's double jeopardy. I would imagine it could be double jeopardy, but I'm pretty sure the federal prosecutors are going to try to find a way around double jeopardy. And at the end of the day, they've gotten this young lady to testify, and that testimony is going to be damaging to R. Kelly. The fifth reason I don't see R. Kelly winning this, at least I don't see him winning the federal case, is that there's actually just too many cases being filed against R. Kelly. So let's just recap. So you have the Illinois state case against R. Kelly, right? You also have the Illinois civil case filed against R. Kelly, which was filed by Heather Williams. Now you have the federal case against R. Kelly in Chicago, and you have the